Hey kids, it's the Sarge.
And me, Tyler. And T-Bone on the camera and... Evangeline. And we're here today doing what, Sarge?
Well, we're checking out M&M's Haunted Castle Chocolate Cookie Kit. This is like a little gingerbread house, but for Halloween, and made out of chocolate and M&M's. And we just can't wait to open this thing up and see how it goes together. Are you excited, Evangeline?
Yes.
Let's check it out.
Super duper ooper.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I'm excited too, Sarge. How come you didn't ask me?
Well, Tyler, sometimes you just gotta ask the most important people in the room.
Okay.
All right then, let's get on with the unboxing.
Attention, it's the Sarge's Toy Review. 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 Yeah. Get ready for some fun.
All right, Evangeline, you and T-Bone are gonna do the unboxing while Tyler and I sit down over here in our chairs.
Okay.
Tyler,
Yeah, Sarge?
that's the throne chair.
Right, it's super comfy.
That's my chair. I'm the star. It's called Sarge's Toy Review.
Yeah, but I like this thing. It's so comfy.
See this little one? This little lounge chair? Yeah, that's yours.
Oh, Sarge, you're so picky.
Get in your chair, Tyler.
Can you get that open, Evangeline?
Yes.
Okay, now be careful because we're afraid that maybe the cookie pieces, since there's probably some large pieces, they might break. So you gotta be very careful. All right, you pulled out the cookies. They look like they're intact. Looks good.
Decorations.
Oh, you got a little M&Ms in there.
This is everything we have to put on it.
Yes. Okay, so we got the decorations.
More M&Ms.
Oh, more M&Ms. 2 packs of M&Ms. 2 fun sizes.
Man, this is looking good already.
I can't wait to eat this thing.
Tyler, we're not gonna eat it, we're gonna build it.
Icing. You have to put that in water.
I might sneak a little M&M here or there.
Tyler, you touch those M&Ms.
And more M&Ms.
Oh my gosh. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 M&M packs.
And this is what's on the bag to show you what came.
Okay. All right, we got
Honestly,
icing.
There's 4 of the packs, but we got more than that.
I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some kind of powdered
No, it's icing.
coloring.
It's icing. See
Evangeline
that?
says it's icing.
See? Orange.
Oh, yes. Okay, so contents include the pre-baked cookies, the ready-to-use icing, M&M's milk chocolate candies, orange color powder, purple color powder, 2 piping bags, 4 base clips, and decorative paper pieces. All right, well, let's start following these instructions and see if we can put this thing together.
First, let's opening this.
Well, maybe we should follow the instructions, Evangeline. What do you think?
Yeah. It looks like there's nothing else, and it came with instructions.
Okay. Well, they're on the back of the box.
Yes.
Yeah, Evangeline, when in doubt, you follow the instructions, okay?
I don't know how to read though.
Well, that's where T-Bone's gonna have to help you.
Right, Evangeline. You're going to have to go to school and learn some English.
I know.
All right, so when you're doing this, you gotta be careful because there's a lot of crumbs. We've already got a lot of crumbs all over our table, and we decided we're gonna build it on this included little cardboard platform because we don't want to build it on our table because we would like to move it upstairs into the kitchen later after we're done. So, step 1, it says carefully remove all the cookie pieces and lay them out smooth with the smooth side facing up. Now knead the icing pouch for about 1 minute to create a smooth consistency and divide evenly into 2 small mixing bowls.
Oh, okay. I guess we got to get 2 small mixing bowls, Evangeline.
Oh,
Can you knead that icing? And that means just kind of smushing it with your hand, kind of mixing it with your hand? Yes, excellent.
So the process is fast.
Yes, very nice, very nice. I'll cut the camera to go get 2 small mixing bowls, okay?
Okay, so we're about to get started really with the majority of the building, and we've already discovered that you're gonna have to get yourself a couple other things. You'll need a tall glass, probably something to mix with, a couple spoons, maybe a knife or a scissor to open up some bags. So get yourself ready.
We don't need anything. I just got this.
Excellent.
Rip it open.
By the way, I can already smell those chocolate cookies.
Should I
And
put
they
this,
smell yummy.
Should I put this in first?
Well, sweetie, the instructions say that you should put half in one bowl and half in another bowl.
Okay.
Can you do that? Did you already cut the top open?
Yep, it's right there.
All right.
I didn't even need a cut there. I just
Do
ripped
it. Do it.
Ooh, that smells good.
Does it smell
Definitely
good?
smells good.
What does it smell like?
Ooh, let me smell it.
Because it looks like vanilla ice cream. That's gonna drip. It's
Oh,
gonna drip.
smell it, just smell it.
I might actually taste it.
Me too.
T-Bone likes vanilla frosting, if that's what that is.
Okay, that's good.
All right,
Pink.
put half in this here too.
Oh.
And don't let it drip on the table, please.
I did it fast, so that's why it didn't drip.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna evenly distribute this between the two bowls.
Okay.
And then we're going to add some orange powder. That's the next step.
Yep, it's right over there.
Orange is my favorite color. Did you know that, Evangeline?
Yes.
You knew that about me?
Yep.
Did you read my bio?
Do you know why Sarge told you to sit there?
Why?
Because the armrest is orange.
Oh my goodness, you're so right.
Let me lick it. That's definitely good. You try it.
So both Evangeline and I have tried this icing, and it's really actually pretty yummy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna give Sarge a little bit.
Yeah, let me try some of that.
All right, here you go, Sarge.
Give me some. Give me some. Yeah, that's good.
Well, let me try. Here you go, Tyler.
Whoa!
Hey! Oh, wait. Yum. That's delicious.
All right, next step, open up that orange powder and put it in there.
That was easy.
Was it easy?
Yes.
Excellent. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy.
There.
Pour it all in.
Ooh. That is a nice orange. Like I said, my favorite.
Smells so good. Ah!
Oh no! This does get messy, like I said, so do it in a place that you can get messy. All right, now we're gonna mix that up, all right?
Yes.
All right, use this fork and mix that around.
Okay.
Do a good job, get it all evenly mixed. With a little help from T-Bone, we got it all mixed up real nice and smooth and creamy. Next step, after Evangeline stops licking the table, is to get it into the piping bag. There it is. And what they say is put the piping bag into a tall glass, hang the edges over the edge, and then scoop in all your frosting into the piping bag. Think you can do that?
Yes.
Excellent.
By the way, I don't.
Why don't you put the piping bag in there? Put it with the pointy end down. Yep. And then drape this over the edges of the
I
cup.
think I got this.
Okay. Just like that. That's so good.
There, that's better.
All right, now we're gonna scoop all the orange frosting and we're gonna put it inside the piping bag. Just like so. And plop. And plop. So once you get the piping into the bag, they tell you to twist the top and to possibly use a rubber band to keep it closed. And then you do the exact same thing with the purple powder. So that's what we're gonna do. We're probably not gonna show you that because it's pretty much the same process. So we're gonna get our purple bag ready, and then eventually we're gonna cut that tip off and we're gonna get to piping once the building is built. Evangeline, are you licking the bowl?
Yeah?
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see your tongue. All right, so we're about to get to doing some piping when I noticed that the top of our castle has been broken off. This is what I was afraid of when I was buying this at Walmart. I thought for sure that maybe these pieces might be broken, and in fact, the top of our castle has broken off. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to use a little piping in here to glue these two pieces back together. Otherwise, I don't know how we're going to fix that.
But
Do you have any ideas?
Beef. I think we're gonna do both of them
Okay.
to glue it together. Because
Interesting.
that would be pretty, so it would ooze out with both.
Oh, yeah, it
colors.
would ooze out almost like blood or goo coming out, huh?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to give it a go. We're going to pipe the windows, the doors, and maybe along the top here, you can barely see this little castle top turret thing. They say you can use their design as inspiration, and we're gonna pretty much just try to copy it. We'll go from there.
But before we can actually start piping, we have to cut the tips off.
That's right. All right, we're going to do that. All right, T-Bone's going to go first, and he's going to attempt to do a little squeezing on this window here. We'll see how it goes. Sorry about the lighting. We got our lights just behind my hand, so it's made a bit of a shadow.
I think you can fill it in.
Yeah.
It's okay if you fill it in.
Now, I got to say, T-Bone, that you're a better cameraman than you are a piper.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sarge.
I think I'm a better piper.
Are you a better piper?
I will show you. Right.
All right, here. What do you want to do? A doorway? You want to do some trim?
I think I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Do you know why? Because there's a
So
little
on the box, they made it as like 3 windows, or maybe those are shutters.
turn this up this way.
Okay.
That right there.
Okay.
I think I see a circle there.
Yeah, you can do a circle. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. They say use their design as inspiration, but you don't have to do it. You can do whatever you want. They have little indents on the cookie to kind of just guide you a little bit.
I'm gonna make a little dot, but that's not a good dot.
That's not a good dot?
No, because I made a little like P thing.
Uh-huh.
P.
Oh, it is kind of a P, isn't it?
I'm gonna do.
What does that stand for?
I don't know, pig.
Very good. What are you making?
The squigglies.
Squigglies? Oh, yeah, you're following the design at the top of the cookie. There you go.
Yeah, so for little ones, this might not be the easiest thing to do.
Well, she's doing a good job, Sarge.
I'd have to agree. Just don't get your sleeve in it, Evangeline.
I got this.
Oh, man. That is one cool squiggly.
I think I'm gonna do orange now.
Excellent. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, squeeze that down to the tip.
Tippy tippy.
Now you're supposed to, like, have this wrapped around, kind of like that. Yes, very good, very good.
I think I'm gonna do this big doorway.
Okay. You gonna do it in orange?
Yep.
Now, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I got this.
Okay, all right. Good job.
I'm gonna fill it in.
No, don't fill it in.
I'm just gonna do it like that.
Because on the box, look, I think they have a little cardboard cutout figure that goes there. So if we fill it in, we can't put that on it.
No, I'm doing that so it can glue and stay on.
Oh, but that'll be enough glue to hold that cardboard piece on, okay? Because I see a bunch of little doors and windows and stuff. So maybe, I don't know. We'll have to read the rest of the instructions to see what to do. But let's color in all the little windows.
Now I'm gonna do like this little like pad one with like the purple in the middle
Okay,
and orange here.
sounds good. We're gonna have one scary looking haunted house castle.
Not this way. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right, teamwork makes the dream work. Let's get to it.
Yes.
All right, after a couple minutes, this is what we got. Doesn't quite look like that box, but, you know, it's ours. Right, Evangeline?
Right.
All right, well, we're going to leave this be for a minute. It says kind of let it sit and let it dry a little bit, and then we're going to come back and we're going to start assembling it. So while we're letting that dry, we are going to punch out these little pieces here. T-Bone's going to do it one-handed because he's that talented.
I will do some too.
Okay?
Watch me, I'm gonna do both.
Easy now. See, there's that little front door I was talking about. These are the windows.
The windows actually are open.
Oh, there's the guy that goes to the top. All right. And then they have all these interior pieces, and we got to figure out how we're going to assemble that and then stick it on the inside once we get it set up. So this is pretty cool.
I think the brown.
So we're reading the instructions, and the next part, once all this dries, they say to start assembling the actual building. You're putting on piping, you're attaching the walls and stuff. And then they talk about gluing these pieces using the piping to the backside of the walls, but they never really talk about these little window pieces, these here. So we decided that during this step, we would apply these since it's easier to do it now. So we've applied the doors and the two little windows, and then eventually we're going to apply our little gargoyle to go at the top of the castle. But since we got a little M&M piece there, we might have to find a different spot for it. So right now, we just applied these little details, and we're still going to let this dry. Right, Evangeline?
Right.
Excellent. So in a moment of inspiration, we decided that we would add some M&Ms right now while this is still drying and before we assemble the building. And Evangeline came up with the idea of we had a bunch of little half M&Ms in there, as if somebody nibbled on one. And we decided to put them right in the middle of the windows, and they kind of look like eyes, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We took a break for about 25 minutes, and we came down, and although the frosting isn't quite fully dried, still a little soft, it's dry enough for us to proceed with the next step, which is to assemble the walls. And what you do is you take these corner pieces, you slide them up onto the wall parts, and then you add a little frosting on the corners as glue for the next piece to bond to the wall.
Yeah, that's right, Sarge. Now, I was kind of sample fitting this corner piece, as you can see right here, and it doesn't exactly slide on smoothly. It takes a little bit of effort to get that corner piece on, so you just got to be careful so you don't break the cookie wall, and you get it on right there so that... Are you eating that?
Mm-hmm.
We need that to bond our walls together.
No, we're gonna use kind of like both.
Oh, okay. We're going to use both. Well, we still have plenty. We have lots and lots. So anyway, we're going to give this a go, and we'll show you the results
so we
here.
glopped on a lot of frosting, and we got our corner piece on. And the directions, of course, aren't exactly clear as to how far up the clip needs to go. And as you can see, this little clip doesn't fit this cookie all that well. So we're just hoping this works out. So we'll show you when we got the other piece of the wall bonded here. We'll see how it looks. All right, so this is what our castle kind of looks like right now. You can see that we tried to add the frosting to act as a glue on the corners. But the real problem is that these little plastic clips are too narrow and the cookie is too thick, so it doesn't fit perfectly in the clips. And they have the edges of the cookies kind of beveled, but it's the wrong bevel, and the two bevels don't line up. So what's happening is the castle pushes out at the top, and it just comes apart. So, plus we knocked off a bunch of our little decorations trying to handle the cookie to put it into these clips. So it's turning out to be a little bit of a disaster. And I don't know how this is supposed to be held together at this point.
Some more glue.
Yeah, we might need to put some more glue, fill these gaps, and try to manipulate these little clips in the corners just a little better to get these to fit. But right now, I'm not impressed with these plastic clips and how this works. All right, after some finagling, this is kind of what we got right now.
Yeah.
Corners, got a lot of frosting shoved into them. Kind of applied it like caulking, if you know what that is. You put it in your bathtub. But yeah, so I'm not sure this is what the makers of this chocolate horror cookie house had in mind, but this is what we're ending up with. So after we do this, we're going to let this dry a little bit. And then we're going to start...
it.
And then eat it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start putting in the interior. I don't want to mess with the walls right now, so we're going to let this sit up for just a little bit, and then we're going to start applying the walls. And what you do is basically you take the pieces, use the frosting to glue the pieces on the inside, and then a couple other pieces slide together, and you slide those on the inside like that to create little rooms. So we'll show you what that looks like.
All right. So we were doing a little test fitting to try to fit the pieces into the interior. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to frost the backside of this and then have it kind of glued onto the cookie, right? Well, as you can see, the plastic clips stop this from fitting in here properly. So if we put it on the outside of the clips, it'll keep it from being glued to the cookie. If we try to slide it into the clips, that won't work because there's not enough room. What do you need, Evangeline?
There's a number 1 on there.
That's right, because it's the number 1 piece.
Mm-hmm.
And they reference it on the instructions.
And I think this is number 2. Yeah, that's
It is number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out a little notch so it clears the plastic clip, and then we're going to just use the frosting to glue it to the backside.
All right, as you can see, we've cut the notches like T-Bone was talking about, and now it's going to fit in there and glue into place no problem. We're going to probably have to do that with every single piece so we can get it to glue on. So now Evangeline's going to put a little frosting on the backside of this, and we're going to get it glued into place. All right, so we used quite a bit of frosting, and it finally stuck. So remember, use a good amount, get it stuck in there. And we definitely have to notch them to clear the plastic clips.
Oh my gosh, this thing is going from bad to worse. We're like definitely no Betty Crockers here.
That's right, Tyler. I mean, look at this. This piece they tell you to put on the sidewall, it's so wide, it's busting out the seams. So yeah, that ain't working.
Yeah, I don't think they thought through this kit very well. It's not very well precision made, as is it? Like this piece on this side, it fit better than that one. It still sticks out a little bit, but this one sticks out way far. So yeah, I don't know what's going on.
All right, so we're getting to the final interior pieces. Piece number 3, 4, and 5. And there's little slits on them, and you just slide them together, and then they just go inside the house like that. And once again, they are too wide to fit. It's fine like that this way, but these pieces here are going to push the walls apart. So I'm going to do a little trimming just so they fit. All right, after actually quite a bit of trimming on those pieces right there, hitting the wall, and a little bit on this side, we're finally able to get it to squeeze in there without pushing the walls apart. So, as you can tell, your little castle on the box looks awesome. But why does mine look like that? Oh my goodness. So, in the end, the final product doesn't quite match what you see on the box. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there with way more talent than us that can put this little cookie house together way better than this. But guess what? We had a good time, and we're going to eat this cookie, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We sure are. She's pretty much eating all the frosting. So, Sarge is in for a hyper night. But anyway, yeah, this thing took a lot of little adjustments, and it still ended up looking like this. So
I'm gonna give you some frosting.
oh yeah, nom, 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 nom.
I want some too. Give me some. Oh yeah. Is that purple and orange mixed together? Because it tastes like orange.
Anyway, as I was saying, this is a bit of a disaster. So I'm not too happy with this little cookie house, but it is what it is. And look at this mess. Look at this mess. Yeah, we're going to have to do better next time. Oh, no! As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, click that bell, hit the thumbs up, do all those things, and we'll see you next time. Right, Evangeline?
Mm-hmm.
What's in your mouth? Oh, my goodness.